Hello, good day. Welcome back to Danley Duncan on Preaching. In this video, we want to talk about a few things concerning uh, preaching to a large crowd. When the audience is big, the church is big. We know, regardless, when you're preaching these days, you're preaching to a number of people, even though they may not be present because of social media. Your message goes across hundreds, probably thousands of people, right? That you never even met before. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about uh, entering into a building, a place. You're invited to speak. You're invited to preach the word, and the church is a big church, relatively. And when I say big, it relatively to your area. Big in your context might be 100 members. Big in my context would be 300 and up, right? In other contexts, it will have to be 500, probably to 1,000 and up, right? So based on your context, just some tips I can share with you, and hopefully they can be applied across the different contexts as well. You want to prepare yourself. Firstly, you want to prepare yourself. We'll talk about the message in a while, but prepare yourself. Rest. If this is a big occasion for you, prepare your body. Get some rest. Get an early one, if possible, right? And get some rest. You do want to take care of the body. Drink water. Get some water. Matter of fact, this is a general rule. When you are preaching, you have to be drinking water um, during the week or the days leading up to leading up to preaching, because you want your body to be well hydrated, and your throat to be um, have the right moisture to help you, so that you won't be too dry that your words are stuck. You're trying to get the word out, and you don't have enough water within your throat. And even right now, my throat is affecting me because I didn't drink water. I drank water. Just being affected by the breeze, the wind, and everything. But we will get through. So you want to be drinking water. We will talk about water at the church. But this is preparing yourself before the day, before the event, before you go. You want to prepare, of course, your notes and everything, but what about this sweating? Prepare for that. And if possible, if you have to go far, you know, um, some persons will kind of advise you to not be, all up in AC, all cold and everything, and that does something to your voice. When you get out the vehicle, I think your voice can regulate. Um, but just be careful of doing that. If you have to travel far and you're in cold, cold AC all the way, the voice need to be at a certain, I don't know the word for it, but at a certain place to be able to speak properly. And you don't want the cold to be affecting the voice, that it can crank up. You have to, and again, the dryness gets down, right? The dryness gets down there, and then you have another issue to deal with. So the sweating, the rest, the water, I would say to you as well, take some water with you. Maybe take a bottle of water with you. I realize not every church is very good on hospitality. There's some churches I preach and they offer me not even a glass of water. And because of that, because of those experiences, I usually, okay, you know what? I'm going to carry my own water just to make sure that I am fully hydrated. Okay? You don't want to drink too much water though before, because then you may need to go to the bathroom and all of that may, just don't drink too much. But carry water with you just in case, because again, even if it's one of these big churches, sometimes these big churches, I don't know, not even some water. And sometimes, depending on your name and your title, you get certain treatment. And that's the reality that at least I had to embrace and go through, right? So prepare again, prepare yourself, prepare yourself. You want to dress appropriately. So if it's a big event outside, on the tent in the hot sun, and it's basically outside, and you want to simmer it down. We in the For us, we are in the Caribbean, so yeah, we have good sunshine and all of that. Uh, so you want to dress appropriately, but if you know you're gonna be in AC all the way through, and it's gonna be very cold, I would say, and if you're a person that you can't really handle the cold, yeah, you need to put on your suit, and suit up and come prepared, right? You need to do that, but you dress appropriately, right? Appropriately for the occasion. Make sure that you prepare your message. So let's get to this part now. Sometimes standing in front of a crowd can be intimidating, especially if it's the first time that you're preaching to so many people, and you're like, boy, so many people are gonna be there, boy, you know, and you're already anxious. I would say to you, what I would encourage you is you got to prepare yourself, which includes, of course, the prayer, spending time in prayer before God and everything. But you need to prepare the message as well, because you need to know what you're going to say. Any workman, it doesn't matter who you are, any workman, they go to work and they already in their minds know what they're going to do, at least intend to do. Workmen show up on the job prepared. They already have a plan, especially with these guys who build houses, right? Uh, they have a plan of what they're gonna do today. Today is it is Wednesday, so they have a plan of what they're gonna do today. Come prepared. Prepare your message, because when you stand in front of them, because you have the message is with you. It's not with them. It's with you. There's a level of confidence that you can go with. And you might say, well, all the eyes are on me. Listen to what I have to say. And suppose I mess up, don't be thinking. Don't think anything like that. Consider it this way. You have the message. When the newsman comes on and people sit to listen to the news, you think people studying if you mess up? No, they just want to hear the news. You understand? They're eager to hear it. So consider this way, that persons are eager to hear the message. Well, prepare to deliver it, sir. Prepare yourself to deliver the message. Don't worry about if you call this word right, and if you know, prepare the message and come prepared to deliver that message. Okay, so these are just a few tips on when you're preaching to a large crowd, a larger congregation, whether it's a youth event, a men's event, even a women's event, whatever it is, right? These are some tips where you prepare yourself, you dress appropriately, and of course, you prepare your message. Okay, and so I think there may be some other tips that you may be able to share as part of the community. So if there are, please feel free to do so, and we'll all learn from each other. So God bless you. Until next time, this is Danny Duncan on Preaching. Take care.